Hello, people of YouTube. I am JD Shadow, and this is not right. Welcome, everybody. Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir Miraculous Season 2, Episode 10. We are 3 episodes away from all we can do on Netflix, although I'm thinking of doing something interesting. We'll see how I feel about doing things in a certain way. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, we're seeing Sapotis. She punishes her twin sisters. Alia getting DELPHIN. Okay. So, with that out of the way, let's go. Do drums on that.
Ready for bed. Technically speaking, yeah, we're good. Enjoy the movie.
Technically in bed.
You little monsters. That's enough mischief for one day.
Why do I got the feeling that's gonna be annoying as hell?
And what kind of zombies will you be at the amusement park tomorrow if you go to bed late? Show 'em, Marinette.
That is the worst zombie ever.
Jam night, Sapotis. Wait, can we keep 'em on, please? All right, but go to sleep now.
Yeah, at the very least, let him keep the hat.
Now that we're all alone, I can finally tell you. Apparently, Ladybug has been around at least since the Pharaohs. But no way can the Ladybug we know be 5,000 years old. So,
How would you know that?
analyze some recordings I had of her talking. Based on the frequencies of her voice, it turns out she's
You
a girl our
are
age.
totally stalking her.
What were we saying again? We were about to watch a movie.
You have a Ladybug movie.
Ladybug.
How
A high school girl. So to figure out who
are
she really is,
you?
all we need to do is out of bed one more time, and no one will be going to the amusement park tomorrow. This is your last warning. No joke.
Ooh. Savage AF.
That's it. Come on, Alia, we won't do it again. Yeah, well, it's too late. We'll all go to the park when you can behave some other day. Now go to sleep.
Oh, that was quick.
Peep out of you. Wash your hands. Clean your room. Kids should be able to do whatever they want to.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think too.
My little evil one.
Now, I want to see this power. They multiply when they eat. I want to see what this means.
If I was Ladybug, I wouldn't even tell you to protect you from the baddies, you know?
Maybe she is a Miraculous. Maybe she would become one.
So come on, spill the beans. Are you actually Ladybug?
Uh-oh.
No, this one's mine. No, it's mine.
Oh, uh-oh.
Sapotis. I am Hawkmoth.
Well, this was actually Sapotis, I guess.
What to do.
Like stay up all night and go to the movies and eat lots of desserts and drink orange juice and still go to the amusement park?
Yes, but calm down.
You remember the last time you
No
did
one
this?
will ever.
Maybe you were a little too strict with them. Normally, when you're firm with kids, they don't turn into monsters.
Well, that was not. What are they doing?
Marinette, take care of these two.
It looked
Gotta
like
bring them back.
ants, like rabbits. They multiply like rabbits, man.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, me driving. That would be me.
Left, La Academy de Beaux Arts, and on your right, the Louvre Museum.
And on your left, trouble. It's a coleslaw again.
These miniature monsters seem to be attacking more and more people throughout.
Is it Mini Diablos from Kim Possible?
I think we better take care of this, Plag. Plag?
These food thieves are real dangerous. What are you waiting for?
Plag? Claws out!
Of course, yeah, Plague is gonna have some issues. And I don't think even Dave would want to eat the Canterbury cheese. You might be safe on that.
To get to the Akuma, we'll have to destroy the original one. The very first one Hawkmoth akumatized.
So you mean we've gotta catch them all? Gotta catch them all!
Oh no! Of all the things you could eat, He had to eat that ice cream.
Don't eat that.
Oh, I like this. Why can they do more of this?
Hats. There's too
It
many of them.
made me wonder why Hawkmouth doesn't have, like, foot soldiers or something.
Hurry up! My kung fu's not enough.
Cat foo?
You gotta trust me on this one.
Come on, milady.
You're going to go look. Oh, Herm?
I know that yours works in a very mysterious way. I think it's trying to tell us that you need help this time.
What is going on? What are you about to do? Wait, what? What are you gonna do? Dude, are you doing
Pick
what
an
you...
ally you can trust to fight alongside you in this mission.
Are
Choose
you-
wisely.
Are you at... Are we gonna
Such
see another
powers are meant
Miraculous
to
here?
serve the greater good. They must never get into the wrong hands.
We can renegotiate the amusement park idea if you want, Kay. But first, I need you to chill out and come back home with me.
Unless you wanna do that.
Ladybug!
Why are you still on your pajamas,
I need
dude?
to find them and bring them back. Alias Césaire. Here is the Miraculous of the Fox, which grants the power of illusion. You will use it for the greater good. Once the job is done, you will return the Miraculous to me. Can I trust you?
Totally, Ladybug.
The fox. Now,
Is that thing? I'm not a thing. My name is Trix, and I'm your
Tricks.
My Kwame. I know.
Trick.
Ready to become a superhero? You just need to say one
Why
thing.
would you want her to return it though?
Pounce.
If she's...
Trix, let's pounce.
Do we get to see... We get to see Tricks!
So awesome! But I look like Lila when she was akumatized in this suit. Yes, but the superhero version. Come on, I'll explain the rest to you on the way.
Wait, so we mentioned her again. We haven't forgotten about her. Yeah, you might want to do something about those things. They kind of like red, you know. Ooh. Yeah, Hawkmoth's not gonna be happy to hear about this. Or see this.
Cat Noir, I'd like you to meet, Rena Rouge. Yeah, my name is Rena Rouge.
Well,
Rouge.
sneaky fox, think you'll be as sneaky as a cat?
I don't know, should we take bets?
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
A new hero. So I was right. There are indeed other Miraculous
Uh-oh.
in the city. Sapotis, listen to me. 3 superheroes are nothing against you. There are still enough of you to destroy everything. So band together and take the
Uh-oh.
Miraculous.
Plot development.
Remove your powers and they'll be...
We're surrounded. We're retreating.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's not gonna be her real name going
There must be
forward.
thousands of...
Him again?
Do you always make it this complicated when you're saving Paris? Trust me, Rena Rouge.
Rena Rouge?
Here we go!
You're actually gonna use that name.
Mirage!
Mirage? Hey, now that looks like the
Awesome!
amusement park from Tekken 3.
Yeah, but it's okay if I see who you are. I can keep a secret.
Naughty kitty. You know very well that our identities must remain secret.
Good job.
You know how-
You're a fast learner.
If you need any superhero tips, you know where to come. Follow me and I'll take you to Sapotis.
You know how long it's gonna take until that absolutely becomes a concern?
No, wait! Don't go there. Ladybug's trying to trap you.
Maybe she trapped herself.
Is this really gonna work?
Oh, don't worry. Sometimes it's even more absurd than this. Your turn, Ladybug.
Why do I got a feeling they're gonna find a way to have her keep this Miraculous?
We've got all the hats, Ladybug.
Cataclysm!
Ah, that's what him highlighted was for.
Bye, kitty.
Meow.
Cat Noir, can you make sure the two girls get back home safely?
Okay, who's gonna tell me where you live?
You and your friends have defeated me this time, Ladybug.
They defeated you a lot of times.
Now I know there are other Miraculous in Paris, and most likely, a guardian.
Oh boy, you may have made a mistake by using that.
You're absolutely right, Alia. I'm sure the three of you would make quite the team. You have all the makings of a true superhero. You're strong,
Wait,
brave, and most of all, you're trustworthy.
Is it he or she? Is it he or she? And what's going on here?
You made the right choice, Marinette. Thanks to you, Paris has been saved from evil yet again.
Keep the noise down. My sisters are asleep at last. Phew. All's well that ends well.
Thanks to Ladybug and Cat Noir.
I heard they had
I'm
another superhero
still-
come tonight. A girl. Oh?
I'm still
No,
trying to
you're
figure
so
out whether or not
right.
she
I had
gets
no
it back
idea.
at some point.
Who was it? Weren't we gonna watch a movie? Oh, come on, please. Did you see her? Did you at least know what her name was? What did she look like? Come on, girl, tell me everything.
The plot thickens. It thickens. Got Elisa C to do a new Miraculous. Rena Rouge? Moulin Rouge? What? That's the name you choose? Are you kidding me? Are you really? What? Oh, maybe Volpedo was copyrighted. I don't know. But we gotta see a new Miraculous, and that was a huge plot development. A huge twist, this whole thing. For Hawkman, like, oh, wait a minute. I know there's more Miraculous, and there's gotta be somebody who's keeping them. Maybe that was too much of a risk. I can't believe that even that was a hard decision for Alia to make. That Kwame. That would. I don't know if it was him or her, so please forgive me. But the Kwame was telling Alia, hey, you're correct. So what's gonna happen when the Guardian, I can't forget his name, I'm sorry, says to the Guardian, the Kwame hears from the Guardian hears from the Kwame that, hey, she might be trustworthy enough to become a permanent keeper of this. So will he say, okay, maybe your choice is rock solid? If that were the case, Ladybug would know that Alia would be Rena Rouge at that point, which basically means that rule goes right out the freaking window, does it? That would be very interesting, because I'm always wondering, okay, this secret identity, it's this whole thing, like, we gotta keep our identities a secret. How long will it be until they have to face that perhaps they have to reveal who they are? That's something I don't think is going to be able to last way too long, because something's going to happen that challenges that belief. There's got to be something because of how that unfolded when Ladybug gave Alia the Kwame, the artifact. Tiki and Plague, I think they, if I don't remember the Origins episode, they got introduced on their own. No one actually handed that to them, right? So, in that sense, that was the first time, at least I've seen, that another hero holder of a Kwame, of an artifact, gave another person who was trustworthy of one. Would that be the initiation? Because if that's the case, then the identities are not completely secret in some sort of way. But Alia didn't really reveal who she was to Marinette, who she didn't know was Ladybug, by the way. Again, a big challenge of that belief, and I love that, okay, we have a groundwork where, okay, big plot developments could come, and she's right. Alia's right about, didn't someone else get akumatized, which was Volpina, and we haven't seen much of her since the initial episode we saw her, because she still is pissed off at Marinette about something, or Ladybug at least. So, where does she ever go? Did the show kind of forget her? What's going on with her? How is that fox still in the hands of the Guardian. Maybe this is an out of order episode. I would not be surprised. There was somebody in the comment section who showed me with the actual order. I thank him for that. But at the same time, freaking Netflix, it's very hard to not view these in the order that they're shown. And that's just how I'm doing. And I guess we have 2 more episodes to go. I do like her power, which is the Mirage in the shape of the amusement park, which, by the way, first of all, where did that subplot ever go at the end? Like, did she kind of relinquish the punishment or something? I think she might have, I guess. They didn't really look at the next day, and like they're sleeping soundly or whatever. And I'll get to how the villain worked in just a second, because, yeah, we still have that to talk about. But the Mirage and Hawkmoth trying as hard as he can to stop the red ants to come, whatever they were, to come over and to look at the amusement park. That was very, very cool of a power, but how powerful can it be? I think there's a lot of questions from this episode. Why do we got the feeling that a lot of people want to root for Alia to be able to keep those powers? When I heard the Kwame talk to Alia the way she did or he did, I was thinking and rooting like, Alia, keep the powers. They want you to keep the powers. And I was thinking maybe Marin was gonna hear stuff with Tiki, like maybe she is trustworthy, because the Kwame sure thinks so. So again, like I said, maybe the Guardian might hear something from the Kwame saying, Alia's trustworthy enough to keep this full time, and she's trustworthy enough to do all this, but Alia would be known of who she is from, at least Ladybug would know. But also, we know that not all Miraculouses, not all Kwames are going to be used for good. There's obviously Hawkmoth, who's used for good. We have the Volpina one, which makes me a little bit worried as well. Because remember one of the very big criticisms I had about last season, which Chloe became the Chloe X Machina. She's always the one that makes people pissed off enough for Hawkmoth to go and humanize them. Don't do that. She's supposed to have redemption arc. Do not do that. Please don't do that. You're not going to go well doing that. Okay, so let's put that off the table right now. You are not allowed to do that, show. You're not allowed to do that. Let her have the redemption arc. Have Volpina be the one that, like, just uses it for evil, whatever. Let's talk about the monster of the day, Sapotis, which looked like it. You remember the Kim Possible movie Soda Drama? Remember what happened in that movie? There was a bunch of Diablos that just started to, like, march all over Middleton. That was the first thing I got when I saw Sapotis, which was the multiplication by eating. If that was not the only thing that could multiply them, then I think that would have worked a little bit better. Those were pretty funny. I don't know how. Okay, they were pretty effective because he almost got Nora's Miraculous. He always got his artifact. So, wow, that almost worked if it wasn't for Ladybug getting there. But they didn't have too much of like other powers other than multiplying and just being them and being like Diablo style red devil type. Again, they almost got to have that work if it wasn't for one simple thing, which of course is the appearance of a new Miraculous. That dominated the episode after halfway through, and that's going to be something that a lot of people are going to talk about. I want people for you to talk about it by, down here in the comment section, and like, comment, because every time you comment and you hit that like button, it helps me in the YouTube algorithm by putting me on the top of the search rankings. So, the more you comment, the more you hit that like button or dislike button, regardless of what it is. Remember that it doesn't matter what you click, it matters that you do interact with the video. It helps show YouTube that you have interest in the video, which then tells YouTube, hey, put this up at the top of the search rankings. That way more people can see it because people think it's an interesting video. And I hope you find this interesting, because I know I read a lot of your comments about last episode about Glaciator. Thank you so very much, by the way, for those comments. I really do appreciate it. I really love the fact that I picked a great scene as a thumbnail. I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate the fact that you guys are supporting me, even throughout this whole copyright thing with On Entertainment, trying to get that sorted out, trying to get them to leave me alone. I hope we can find a way to get them to understand that this is something that I love to do. This is something that we all care about doing. This is something that we all watch together, that we should be able to watch together. We should be able to share our feelings and our admiration with all of you. You can share it right back at us, and I really love that you guys think that I'm being so positive and so showing so much positivity, even though all I'm doing is making videos, man. That's all I'm doing. You guys are just as much part of this whole journey as I am, so I can't do it without all of you. So if you like what you see, please be sure to hit that like button and give me a comment. I really do appreciate that. And support my friends as well, because they help me out as well. I help them out just as much. Please be sure to watch them as well. And please be sure to check back next time. I don't know if Saturday might become Miraculous Day, but we'll see how it goes. And again, like I said, we got 2 more episodes left to go on the Netflix lineup. But we might do something. I will get back to you on that, just as a heads up. Till next time, my name is Shady Shadow. That just happened.